Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are taking a look as usual as to what you can expect for the next 10 days from whenever you see this. Okay, now of course, as always, you have three piles in front of you. You have the feathers obviously, but if you cannot make a choice with the feathers and the cards, which happens to a lot of you, in which case you can pick out one of these plates. Entirely is your choice as always. I'll give you some time to select your favorite pile and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are your messages for what's going to happen in the next 10 days for you. As always, we are going to be starting off with our moonology, and interestingly for you, it's a fury climax. Okay, like things are really coming to a head here. Your emotions are really strong, and the possibility of you getting a little bit angry is also there. So for all of my friends who've been going through a little bit of emotional ups and downs, you can definitely blame the planets, because that's how it is, because it's like the Aries is all about action. It's about that energetic feeling. So that is something that is going to be continuing for you over the next 9 or 10 days. And of course, needless to say, it's going to be an interesting and a very busy week for you. Let's take a look at your tarot for you. You have King of Wands, you have Knight of Wands, you have Six of Wands. I am not surprised. You have Wand energy in entirety, and you have Knight of Cups. Okay, so clearly there is a lot on your mind. Okay, you're very filled with passion, you're filled with ambition, and you're filled with enthusiasm. In fact, in the upcoming time, I feel like you're going to be making certain new plans, but also getting down to firmly implement them. Like you're the boss, nobody gets to challenge you. That is the kind of vibe that I'm really getting here. And make no mistake, okay, whatever you're doing, whatever you're deciding, in the next 10 days, you're going to get victory. Also, the possibility of getting some kind of result or some kind of acknowledgement at work is there. But its successful completion of something is absolutely standing out, and along with that comes appreciation, praise. People are like, oh, this person is really something else, and that standing out is something that you are definitely going to be doing. So all of my friends who've been waiting for that result of that examination, it's likely to come really good, okay? And also, if you've been waiting for some kind of letters, the possibility of that coming in this week is also strong. Travel is once again something that is very strong for you. So you may actually travel for pleasure, for some kind of work is also there. And you may also get some kind of invitation this week, okay? Maybe somebody is going to invite you out, maybe your family will, or maybe your friends are like, oh, let's just connect with each other. That's there. But this, invitation is full of love. It's full of hope. It's full of that, oh, I really want this person to, talk to me or be with me. That's the kind of sense I'm getting. So all of those single people, look out for somebody who's interested in you, because this person can very likely ask you out on a date. We'll take a look at your romantic cards very soon, but let's just move on. Okay, now when it comes to peace, this is like the proper meditation pose, okay? So once again brings me back to a very fury climax approaches. So in which case you have to really make sure that you're not bursting out where it is not required for you to do so. So please meditate, calm down, take a deep breath. That's something that is really essential for you. And once this 9-10 days period pass, things will be back to normal, okay? Because it's like a fury climax, like the planets are really moving in very strongly. But at the same time, like I mentioned, you're going to be making some new plans. You're planting some new seeds, planting some new intentions, making some investments, or taking some important decisions. Very likely. But remember, for some of you, these may be long-term decisions. Example, this lady is like planting, these seeds out here. But for seeds to germinate and become a plant, it takes time. So once again, long-term planning is definitely on the cards for you. But a lot of thinking has to be done around this, okay? And careful thinking at that. And if you need help or assistance of somebody, do not be afraid to ask for it. Now remember this, it's important for you to be fair, okay? To treat people according to the right standard, the fair standards, okay, not how they've treated you, because that's sometimes not fair according to the divine timing and divine judgment out here. So be fair. So once again, this can also tell you about weighing your pros and cons before taking any important decisions. And for a couple of you, you may also be signing certain important documents for your future. Yeah, that's also there, but fairness is important. Okay, but this week is also very, very promising because it is bringing about some kind of transformation. A major change is indicated for the better, because it's like a fury climax with the planting of seeds, totally takes you towards you setting intentions for a better future and changing as a result of that. Remember, once again, with the angel of strength, so the fury element in you is very strong. You're like, my way or the highway, that is the kind of energy that you've been having. But of course, it's important for you to display that strength, showing that I am strong, but not like you are weak. These are two different things. Okay, so be strong, absolutely, because the angel of strength is absolutely backing you. Let's take a look at a couple of more cards to get certain more clarity. Oh, okay. You have determination. Oh, yes, absolutely. Angel of strength, determination. So you're not afraid. You're not afraid of anything. That's basically for you. Move, like I mentioned, you may be traveling, moving this week, but if you're like dissatisfied about where you are, about how things are, then you can move. Okay, it depends on what makes you happy. And take the helm, be in the control of your own ship. You definitely are already doing that. Yeah, and if there's somebody out here who's maybe a little bit shy or a little bit of lacking of confidence, you can do it. Okay, you can be the captain of your ship and direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. So this is all telling you, you've got this. You have the right answers. You know what to do. Yeah, that's coming through. And don't be too proud to go back to the shore. And if you feel like, okay, maybe in your life you've made certain mistakes and you want to rectify a couple of things, then don't let pride get into your way. Yeah, make sure that if you want to go back, that you absolutely go back to something. Yeah, okay, I'll give you your relationship cards. Let's see. Do something for someone. Okay, so basically when it comes to relationship, you're supposed to do something kind for somebody. Somebody you love, make them a cup of tea, just do something for them, care for them, cook them a meal, but an act of service towards somebody, very important. Can be animals too. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and can withstand every situation. So this is like, you can get over everything. Love is something that can never be broken, truly broken, especially if this is true love. And true love can absolutely endure over lifetimes sometimes, that's also there. And rest and relaxation, absolutely, with peace, definitely. So sometimes because of your excessive emotional nature, especially for this week, it is important for you to make sure that you're giving a priority to rest and relaxation. I'm going to give you your tea leaf cards and let's see what clarity they have to offer. Okay, let's see. Okay, happiness. Okay, so definitely there is going to be having times this week where you are filled with happiness and joy. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So money wise also things are looking good, and especially if things have not been so good, I feel like things will change towards the better. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, and you also had this, right? Do something for someone, so maybe you need to give somebody something, a diamond if you have the finances to do that, or if not, then just something, even a cup of tea is fine. New job or a career. So for a couple of you, this message has been coming for way too long, pile one. So you have to really question, are you happy with what you're doing or do you want to change? Think about that, okay, because this is like practically chasing you. Opportunities are waiting, and if you feel like that's something you want to do, you want to change your job or career, you will have the opportunities. Just open your eyes and look. Sometimes we miss opportunities that are lying just in front of our eyes. A change for the better. Oh, look at that. Again, you had the butterfly card again, which talks about transformation. And for me personally, butterfly is a sign of the spirit being around me. So maybe it's for you too. yeah, but a change for the better. A goal-oriented person. So yes, if you are that kind of person, very likely you are going to be hitting your target. And last one, pay attention to your finances. Like I mentioned, maybe certain contracts, so taking some important decisions relating to money is something that you may have to do. And in fact, if you've not been doing it, it's time you pay attention to it. Yeah, I'll give you messages from Baba, and then we'll end up with our letters and numbers. So spiritual growth, this is a week of spiritual growth for you. And sometimes when it comes to our spiritual life, it also brings about a little bit of temper in us. Sometimes what happens is, when the divine is changing certain things for us, then it sort of plays a little bit of havoc in our life, but things become better after that. So clearly it is a time of spiritual growth for you. But you need to have faith in the Guru. Without a faith in the Guru, well, what can really happen? So trust and expect a miracle. So that's essentially what Baba is telling you. We'll take the other deck as well. Oh, reason, the mind is restless. Let your intellect control your mind. So yes, your mind is likely to get restless over the next 10 days. So when that happens, let your intellect control, like let practical decisions be the way forward for you. And Baba's power transcends distance and boundaries. He is always with you. So if there's somebody out there who's feeling like, Baba is like very far away, how am I going to reach Baba? Is he there for me? He is there for you. You don't have to travel to Shirdi, okay? Baba is wherever his devotees call him with a sincere heart, and crush negativity. So you do not allow negative thoughts to come into your mind, okay? And if you're holding on to certain negative thoughts, it is time you work on it and convert it into positivity with the help of Baba. Yeah, I'll give you your letters and numbers, and then we shall wrap it up. S 18 13 31 22 E C. You need to see things clearly, okay, this week. Like maybe you're missing something, or maybe your emotions are like, too clouded. And spending some time at a seashore, if you can manage that, or any water body for that matter, that will be excellent. Because water always helps us calm a little bit down. 6 9 I 17. And is there a Leah in the comment section? If there is, hello. 14 E O 88 V, and you have an A again. But overall, these are your letters and numbers for you. And as always, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to hear for the next 10 days. Okay, let's see. First of all, I'll be starting off with your moonology. And the messages work through your fears. So if you're holding on to some kind of fear, mostly irrational fear about your future, it's important for you to work through them and just live as much as you can in the present moment. Whatever you can do, even if this is for your far future, you can only do it today. Stop overthinking and just concentrate on what you can do every single day. Okay, that's something you need to remember for the rest 10 days. From your tarot, you have 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands. What is with the wand energy? Alright, now first of all, the week ahead looks very promising for you, but it is going to be very busy, and you are, as always, going to be taking up a lot more responsibilities than you ideally should. So a lot on your to-do list, a lot of things that you need to do, but please, can you just ask for help and try not to do everything simultaneously? Yeah, but also you mentally, you really have lot of plans, but with your plans, sometimes they just remain plans and they don't get down to actionables. So maybe that is something that you want to work on this week, because there is a little bit of immaturity to you, part 2. You may have like the best of intentions, you have the talent, of course, and the hard work, but a lot of wishful thinking is what I'm seeing, and that is continuing for you in the upcoming week as well. But remember, this is also going to be a fun filled week in certain cases, because very likely you are going to be going shopping. Or I won't be surprised if you already have like, your Amazon list full of things that you want and then you end up buying it. So that is very much possible, but financially this week is like a-okay. Yeah, please make sure you're not overworking and overthinking is the only thing I'm going to be telling you. Very likely you are going to be receiving some news or letter, because you also have a message in a bottle. So some kind of announcement is likely, or somebody may reach out to you with a message or a telephone call, maybe on the cards for you. And inspiration. So once again, as always, you are going to be getting a lot of inspired ideas. You may realize that, okay, maybe I can do this way, maybe I can do this way, but yet again, getting down to actionables is something that you need to do for all of these inspired ideas. And remember something, Paltu, whenever you get these inspired ideas, okay, make sure to write them down in some books, because in some cases this can be divinely inspired too. Yeah, so referring them at a later point of time can actually give you a lot of clarity in your life. So make sure you maintain a journal of some sorts. But this week you're also coming into your full power. Okay, you're feeling very strong, you're feeling very optimistic, and extraordinarily brave is what is coming through. Like you are, I guess, moving into a phase where you're ready to live more authentically and be much more accepting of yourself than you have ever before. So in terms of relationships as well, I feel like you're going to be working through a lot of issues and then resolving it. That is also possible for you. Of course, we'll take separate messages for you as well. Okay, now for a couple of you may also be very, very creatively inclined, especially because you also had inspiration. So starting a new hobby, like starting something that you've never done before, writing a book, writing a journal, drawing, painting, all of these things, you really feel like, you getting that pull in that direction. So this is that kind of week. But along with that, it's important for you to dig deep. Okay, like I mentioned, you think a lot, you get a lot of ideas, but that work doesn't happen. And then you need to really dig deep and see how many projects you started and how many out of them you've completed so far. So you really have to dig deep within yourself to look for those answers, and then work out why you're not able to do half of the things that you plan for yourself. Okay, and resolve it, especially this week, because that is what is indicated for you. I'll give you a couple of more cards to see what else is coming. Oh, okay. Wow, a lot of cards are falling today. Meditate. Okay, so you need a little bit of quiet time, that you absolutely do, because carrying a lot of burdens, then meditation is absolutely essential. Opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So you will get a lot of opportunities, especially for my friends who have been having tough times at work or tough times getting work. If you hold on, if you are like really, really strong and determined, you will be able to make this into one of the most rewarding times in your life. So you really have to dig deep for that inspiration is what is coming forth. But at the same time, you have to make sure that whatever you're choosing to do is chosen wisely. Yeah, so be careful. Like if somebody is telling you, oh, this is right for you, this is great for you, don't trust blindly. Investigate around it and then make a wise decision for yourself, and breathe. Yes, you have to breathe. You have to take a little bit easy, because overwork can really, really leave you so busy that you have absolutely no time for breathing. And travel. So travel is also possible for you. I'll give you your love messages and then we have so much more. Okay, let's see. This bird is like in love with you, pile 2, because she only loves to sing when pile 2 begins. Be in the present and dream of the future. So again, you can dream of the future. Like I mentioned, you have a lot of ideas, but they are not implemented. And for them to be implemented, your feet have to be firmly rooted in the present. So please make sure you're present mindfully is something that is coming forth. And appreciate the moment. Once again, a message towards mindfulness. So mindfulness is basically a lifestyle that you need to adopt for yourself. Yeah, you're like very much in your head a lot, and that is like improving day by day, if I can say so. And the heart of the matter, so there's more going on that is meeting your eye. And this is very similar to this card, digging deep, and there's more than what is meeting the eye, so you have to dig deep. The surface, everything seems okay, but beyond that surface level, that investigation needs to happen. So you have to examine your emotions, okay? That emotional examination is very essential. Yeah, that's missing right now. So work through your fears. Maybe your fears are also something that can help you understand what's happening. From your tea leaf, beware of great pride. So pride is something, once again, you're being warned of. You are amazing, definitely you are, but pride is again a downfall. Good advice from a wise person. So you may actually receive that advice from a wise person, and someone is undependable or sincere, and you had a message saying that you have to choose wisely. Yeah, so don't trust blindly, okay? Please make sure you're not trusting blindly, and you look at the details with everything. That's something you have to do. Okay, what is this? In need of help, assistance, and guidance. So right now in your life, I feel like you need guidance and good advice from a wise person. So you have somebody in your life who can guide you. Yeah, and just make sure that you take that advice in case of everything. Good luck. Once again, Saturn energy, and Saturn was here as well. Yes, we are working out that Saturn karma. We definitely are, because for you, April end is like, giving you some respite, especially some zodiac signs. So yes, good luck coming from Saturn. And deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So connecting with someone over a cup of tea is also possible. And announcement, like I mentioned, there can be a message coming for you. Message in a bottle. And one more, work, achievement, and success. So yes, you are definitely busy as the ant is. In fact, even more is something I'll tell you. I'll give you messages from Baba, and then we'll move on to your letters and numbers. Oh, okay, abundance. Yeah, so basically you are going to be blessed with abundance. So that's good news financially. Yes, you had the 9 of Pentacles too. Miracles happen. Look out for the miracles in your life. So look out for miracles, the more you pay attention to them, the more they increase. And Dhuni, the sacred fire. So whatever impurities you have, all the pride that you have, please make sure you ask Baba to help you burn that in his Dhuni and make a new beginning. Have like a new slate. Okay, so that's once again a lesson from Saturn to you. Okay, so if you're going through any phase of Saturn is teaching you, be humble. Yeah, maybe this is why the message has been coming time and again for you, pile 2. Yeah, it's a Saturn's lesson. So beware, remain centered. So it is essential that you remain centered at all points of time, focused on Baba or whichever power you believe in, and flow with life. So don't be rigid is once again a message for you. So don't be rigid, be a little bit more flexible. And one more, reflection. Yes, digging deep once again, heart of the matter. Reflection is very important. I'll give you your letters and numbers. Okay. 27, you have I, N, A, V, 2, 25, E, 6, 9, 22, 31, O, E88. Vain, again, pride, vanity. And you have T, you have R, you have U, I, 77, you have E, number 4, you have run also. So physical exercise, maybe that's something you need to take up, and that will be great for you. Physical exercise really helps you like transform your emotions. And when you go running or when you go outside, it is like you're with nature at all point of time, and in that case you tend to naturally reflect on your life and you'll get your answer. So once again, physical exercise may also be something that you need. Okay, so overall these are the messages that are coming through for you when it comes to your next 10 days. As always, I'm going to be leaving you here with all of my best wishes. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 10 days. And wonderfully for you guys, pile 3, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So especially for those of my friends who've been going through a little of a difficult time or maybe some challenges, they are about to come to an end. Okay, but again with Capricorn, it's like it's going to take a little while. So just hang in there. Okay, don't give up, hang in there, and things will be better. Let's take a look at your tarot, and then we'll check out the other cards as well. Okay, now it's an interesting week for you, because see what is happening, a lot that is happening for you is happening within. See what may be happening, you may be involved in circumstances where things are less than ideal, and that is sort of making you like feel unpleasant, or it's like why am I even in this situation, it has nothing to do with me. So those are the kind of feelings that you have, but remember, it's on its way out. So the only thing that you have to remember is that you can give the best response, you can stay calm and not engage with other people. See, especially during this point of time, what is happening, people are involved in unnecessary drama. It's like, the devil has actually, come out strongly on earth in a way, and it's like people are acting in a way that they would normally not act. So in which case, you're just supposed to remain calm and take a step back so that you can retain that beautiful state of mind that you otherwise have. At the same time, on the flip side, you're also getting into the mode of action. There are a lot of things that probably you've already decided, and you're like, okay, maybe this is the perfect time, or the perfect time is coming and I'm gonna act on it. Okay, that's the impression I'm getting here. So once again, remember this, the timing for you is very right for you to make a lot of changes in your life, in any area of your life for that matter. But also very likely in the upcoming week, you will celebrate something, or you will have a good time with family, you will have a good time with friends, or the state of mind for the half of the week is going to be very positive and filled with happiness. Yeah, so it's like two extremes happening for you, and one is like not your own doing, it's like other people's energy, and the other is your own energy, and it's like you're stuck in right between. But your contribution in this is maybe if you're having certain negative qualities, if you're having certain negative traits that are obsessive in nature, take care of it. This can involve online shopping, spending excessive time indoors, spending excessive time and money online. All of these things also come into those negative traits. Please make sure you're taking a step back, okay? Because it's like, really getting its chains around you. So if you have developed an unhealthy habit, quit it right now. Now is the time to do that. But once again, this week you will realize that somebody truly loves you. Can mean romantically and can mean otherwise. Like this person is truly dedicated to you and wants to be a part of your life. Like a soulmate maybe, or this can be somebody from your friend circle or family. But it's like your connection cannot be broken. I see this more as friend, okay? A friend who really cares for you. But you also need rest and rejuvenation. So very likely you are like in that zone of overthinking and lot is happening in your life. So please make sure when you feel like you're tired or you feel like you've had enough, you rest, drink a lot of water and just withdraw. Okay, meditate if you can, please do that. Interestingly, you are going to be a little bit resistant towards something else. Okay, it's like, oh, people are telling you this is not the right thing and you're like, no, this is what I'm going to be doing, this is my way, I do this. So that's the way it is. So that resistance is there in you, so that is something you have to take care of. But interestingly, along with the end of a tough cycle approaching, there is a new beginning too. So it's like the sun will shine again. So this is like, what happens, the night is the darkest before the sun comes out. So this is that phase. Yeah, so you'll get over it, and once the end of the week approaches, the sun will shine again. Yeah, it's a new beginning for you. And you have to learn from life. See, whatever is happening in your life right now, it is teaching you a lesson. Life is always teaching us a lesson, but are you open to that lesson? Are you paying attention to your life, or are you just living in your mind? That's something you have to ask yourself, because wherever you are placed right now, you're there for a lesson. Once that lesson is complete, the tough cycle comes to an end and you're free. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting here. I'll give you a couple of more cards. Okay. Ambition, set your sights beyond horizon. So especially for your life, don't settle in anything. Don't feel like you're not good enough. You are better than good enough. You're like the bestest ever, okay? So please make sure you have higher and highest ambitions ever. Dream. Follow your yearnings for the deep blue sea. You need to dream, okay? Especially with a new beginning coming. See, what I feel like, life has been tough for you. It's like you've been trying to do something, you've been dreaming, you've been hoping, you're praying, but things have not worked. And which is why you're like, maybe I don't deserve this. That is not true. You deserve the best. You just have to keep going and focusing your attention on your dream. Dance. Take inspiration from moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Enjoy yourself, pile 3. See, when times are tough, we always feel down and out, but that is when we have to remind ourselves that human life is a divine dance. We are like, puppets in the hand of the divine. And he brings us in certain situations to make us learn something. And once he moves us out of there, things are normal. So it's like a dance, okay? Just understand that. And of course, if you know how to dance, dance it out. Because dance again helps us relax. And set sail on a new course. So maybe once again a new beginning or a travel in a new direction, a new destination. Very, very possible for you. I'll give you one more. Perseverance. Stay on the course. Do not give up, okay? You do not give up, my dears. I'll give you your relationship cards and then we'll move on to tea leaf. Honesty is essential. So in your relationships, you have to be honest. If you're hiding anything, if you're not revealing your true self, you're doing yourself the greatest disservice. But remember to convey that honesty with love. Yeah? And love makes a difference. So love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So remember, love can help you heal. Heal any hurt, any wound, as long as you're ready to let the bygones be bygones. So allow love in your life and let yourself be loved and love others. Consider your foundation. So the foundation of your relationship, the foundation about your belief in love needs to be examined. You deserve a happy life. You deserve a fulfilled life. So be brave and go in that direction. Yeah, it's the end of a tough cycle. So for all of my friends who've been having, difficulty in finding a relationship or finding the right relationship, it's going to happen. Yeah, and look to your inner strength. So when it comes to your loving relationship, look to your inner strength. It can take you through everything. I'll give you your tea leaf cards to see what wisdom we gain from there. Stepping into a new experience. Once again, a new beginning. Romance is in the air. Okay, so possibly somebody will offer you romance, or maybe the new beginning is in the area of romance. So allow it. Yeah, allow it to happen. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So relationship with a woman is on the cards. Yeah, maybe she's a friend, maybe she's a teacher. Family wishes coming true. Okay, so some wishes relating to your family is also coming true, and yeah, maybe that is why the 10 of cups is there. Yeah, but family wishes coming true. Happiness and well-being. Yes, I told you, the sun will shine. So yes, the sun is shining. And rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation, my darlings, is over. I am feeling so relieved for you. I really am. Rainbows and blessings. And unicorns and angels can all be a part of your life. Be positive. A transformation. Invite Baba into your life and home and see the miraculous transformation in your life. So there shall be a light. Okay, so the light at the end of the tunnel is very close. Do not give up. Yeah, so if you're having a problem, my dears, you will get over it. Baba will destroy your fear and protect you. You're protected. Okay, especially I find in my comment section a lot of people these days mentioning a dark magic. Okay, remember, if you are involved in some kind of a prayer chanting, or if you chant a holy name of God, and if you believe in that force, or a force like an ascended master, that repetition of a name, a divine name, creates a shield around you. Which is why I always tell you, be very, very mindful about your spiritual practice. Yeah, so Baba will protect you from everything. Desire. So once again, tell Baba what you desire. Okay, whatever it is that you want, say it. Okay, say it and leave it to him. Personal growth. See, even though it may seem very unreal and if it may seem hard sometimes, the tough times are for a personal growth, for a soul to evolve. As human beings, we don't understand it, but our soul does. So personal growth is what is happening for you. And truth. See, it will help you discover the truth in life. The highest truth, the greatest truth. The truth of the divine, which is where you are heading at this point. Hang in there, my beautiful Pisces. I'll keep you in my prayers, and if there's somebody out there who wants a specific prayer, please leave a request. And don't wait for me to say it. I am always willing to pray for you guys. See how many angel numbers you have? Yeah? They're clearly around you. What else do you need? Baba is with you. Angels are with you. And they truly are, okay? You just have to be more conscious of them. And you have to be more conscious about the power of God. Don't underestimate it. You have E, lot of E's. You have I, 22, 15, E again, 3, N, 19, I, and 7. You have a blank tile, A, T, 14, O, 27, R, C. I find care. Take care of yourself. You really need to, okay? This is me giving you a very, very big hug and telling you that if you find yourself alone, just know that I care about you and I pray for you all the time. Yeah? And things will always get better because they always do. Never, ever, ever give up hope. 17 and 2. Overall, these are your messages, and yeah, as always, as I wrap this video, I want to leave you all with a lot of my love and millions and millions and millions of my prayers for eternity and always. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.